So before we do anything else, we need to go back to STEM and we need to do the third type of element, which is the location. And this is this one. And I'm going to drop it down here. And I'm not even going to bother naming it because it doesn't really matter. The crucial thing is that there are 25 discrete sites. So I'll say the unit is sites, doesn't really matter. But the crucial thing is there are 25 of them. And the vital thing for STEM to understand is that when the service is requiring capacity of this card, the crucial thing it needs to know is that those cards, actually more so than the customers, although it is the fact that the customers are in different places, that actually doesn't change the calculation. What matters is that the cards themselves are not in one big pile, that there are 25 separate piles of them. That's what matters to the numbers. So there is a connection you have to make from the location to the resource. And as soon as I've done that, if I run the model again, you'll see straight away that the graphs are going to change. Actually, this one hasn't changed very much yet, but this one's changed because it's now saying, oh, I've got 25 sites. So if I'm going to offer service at all 25 sites at the beginning, then day one, I need to buy an access card, not just once. I need to buy 25 access cards. So I've got a card available at each of the different sites so that it doesn't matter where my first customer is, I can actually connect them.
Right.
So the first, and in a sense, most important thing for the beginning of your business plan is to make sure that you're actually providing kit everywhere you need it. But then you look at this graph and you think, well, that looks a bit iffy, because obviously it's assuming that once it's used up those first cards, it's then miraculously back to being really efficient. And this is actually not very, very lifelike, because it's assuming that your customers are turning up in a very neat order. Whereas the reality is that, and the question I asked you is, how many spare ports do you expect there to be? And you were close to this. You said, well, the answer is it's going to be about 10. It's about 8. It's about half a card on average, because they're going to gradually fill up. And then you'll go on to the next card, it will gradually fill up. So at any point in time, if you don't know, your best guess is there's going to be half a card spare. But what you're missing is it's half a card at 25 different sites.
Okay.
And at the moment, STEM is also missing this because I've deliberately not done the other part to turn this on. So